Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's full body dumbbell workout, and this is a great way to build muscle at home. Right, let's get ourselves warmed up before we begin. Tapping out that heel in front, and I'm just opening and closing the arms here to really give the chest muscles a nice stretch. Now the equipment we need today is just a mat. We will be heading to the floor for a couple of moves, but I will, as always, show alternatives for anyone who doesn't want to come to the floor, and just a selection of dumbbells. So nice and simple today. Open and close. That's it. Let's do 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's march the feet in front, punch out the ceiling, one arm, second arm. So we're just warming up all these muscles and joints that will be coming into play today. Keep those knees coming up the front. You can double time the arms, that might help you a bit better there. That's it. Good. Move across the room. Always nice to get some lateral exercises into your routine. And over to the other side. Let's hold it in the middle. And 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it into some rainbow legs. Up and over. Up and over. That's it. Good work. Opening up the hips here. Stretching out those inner thighs. And over. And over. That feels really good now. Feeling nice and stretched the inside of the legs. 2 more and last one. Now I'm bringing in a rear lunge today. Just give yourself space for that. So if you don't want to do a rear lunge, just do a little step back, maybe a little bend of the knee. Full rear lunge down to the floor. Knee raise, we'll be holding the dumbbells on our shoulders. That's more advanced. You can always put your foot down here and then do your knee raise. You don't have to sweep it through. Foot down, knee raise. If you want an easier version, put the dumbbells down by your legs or just do a body weight. That's it. Up on your shoulders. Just the further those dumbbells are going away from the center of the body, the harder it's getting. And knee. Round 2 then, we will work on the other leg. But just for these big leg moves, I do like to get them ready in our warm-up. Put your foot down if you need that little bit of extra help for balance. And up. That's it, good. So we'll focus on one leg round 1. Round 2, then we'll change to the opposite leg. Let's do one more. And then knee. Well done. Good. Now let's go into a side to side move here. Always including inner thighs in our warm-up. Even if they're not coming up in the actual workout, I think it's still good to include them in your warm-up. Now if you want to reach down, that's really going to increase the range of movement of the exercise. You can keep upright if you want to. Touch the floor, that's even more advanced. That's it, and over we go. Should be feeling a good stretch now in those inside of those legs. Over and over. Let's do another 2. And this is the last one here. Well done. Good. Now keep the feet moving just to keep the heart rate elevated a little bit, and circle the arms. Good. One at a time. Then we'll double up. Now let's double up, 2 together. And around we go. And around. Great. Now the other way. This is lovely for the shoulders. You can see how much freedom the shoulder joint has. But because of that freedom, it does tend to get injured quite easily. So it's important that we do train our shoulders. And around we go. Last 2. And last 1. Now knee up and out. Knee up and out. That's it. Again, just further work, a bit like our rainbow leg, but just a little bit of a wider circle. Good, you'll feel that really deep in the hip. Great, now we've warmed up our inner thighs. We can get these a little bit more deeper exercises going in our warm up. Great, and around, and around. Now I do have the dumbbell pass through today, or drag. If it's a very heavy dumbbell, you'll probably end up dragging it. But if you can't do that exercise or you don't want to come to the floor, my alternative for you here is to go to a raised surface, just like a chair or even a countertop, coffee table, an ottoman, whatever you can do. Or you might be even able to do this particular one on the floor and tap out your shoulders. And the reason why I get you to tap out your shoulders is I want you to lift one hand up off the ground like you would in a dumbbell. Drag, one hand will leave the ground. And last one there. Did you get a nice wide opening there with that one? Okay. Let's do a couple more ballistic stretches before we begin. Reach your right up over your head. Lift and lift and lift. Now, anybody not coming to the floor today for chest flies, we're doing a fly today rather than a bench press, just to mix up the chest work a little bit. You can stay upright and do your chest adductions where the dumbbell comes across your body. Legs will be still. So keep your legs still and bring the dumbbell across your body. Okay, you can go probably fairly heavy with that one. Unfortunately, the chest fly, we have to drop down a little bit, even though we're lying flat on the floor. It's just that the elbows are going out very wide angle and it's quite a risky exercise. So you want to be careful the dumbbells are not going to overwhelm the body. Let's do 2 more. And the last one. Right, a few calf raises before we begin. Let's not forget those calves. Up. So our first exercise is a pendulum and a chest press. Now you can decide what weight you want to use here. Maybe try round one weight, and if you want for round 2, you can double up. Just be careful because again, an upright chest press is more trickier than doing it down on the floor. Okay, so just again, the weights are going away from the body, so you might have to drop down. Just that center of gravity is a little bit trickier upright. So just do a few more calf raises there. Pendulum, you know our pendulum, great for those glute medius, glute minimus muscles, inner thighs. And then we're going to do push away, either 1 or 2 of your weights. So maybe 1 heavy weight or 2 of your regular size weights. See what you can do there. Okay, let's get going. Enjoy yourself. 12:48 is our sequence to work with today. So 12 seconds to transition or switch around your weights. 48 to do your actual work. Okay, right, let's do pendulum. Now, chest press, push away, that's it. If you feel even halfway through this that you've kind of made a mistake and your arms are fatiguing too much, you can put 1 weight down, that's fine. Lift out to the side. Try not to lean too far out to the side, just a slight little lean. Good. And lift. Now I'm finding 2 just a little bit difficult, so I'm going to drop to 1. Yeah, range of movement is much better now. So if you find that yourself, no harm, do what you need to do to get through it. That's it, good work. Out. Well done. Now we're on to our rear lunge, knee raise. So dumbbells up on the shoulder if you want to make it a little harder. So your rear lunge, knee raise. Okay, one side only. Let's just focus on one leg. Put your foot down if you need to balance the body. That's okay. Knee raise. You can sweep through. Try that. That's it. Down. You're very breathless now already. Look forward. Find a fixed spot. It really does help with balance. Down. Knee. Drop down. Knee. Good work. Keep going. This is a tough one. Real leg burn. Come on, you can get through this with me. Excellent. Now remember what leg is for round 2. Now we've got bicep curls. So 2 little pulses, 1, 2, and then a full bicep curl. Okay, let's go. So 1, 2, and then a full range of movement right up to the shoulders, back down to the legs. 1, 2, and back down. 1, 2, and then up to the shoulders. Good work. 1, 2. So they're nice little controlled pulses there. 1, 2, and back down. 1, 2, and then right up to the shoulders, back down to the legs. Good work. 1, 2. We get one more, we'll just finish it out. Excellent job. Right, now we're into our lat pull down. So I have to drop down lower for this one, so be careful you don't go too high. Reach up, lat pull down, and repeat. Reach up, pull down, and again. Reach up, pull down. You can lean it slightly forward with this one. I think you'll feel the back muscles a little bit more if you do that. And back down. Now this is a couplet, sorry, not a couplet workout today. It's 3 sets of 4 exercises. And we're going to go back to exercise 1 now to bring it up to 8 minutes. That's it. Reach, pull down, back to the start. Reach, down, and back to the start. Come on. Down, and back to the start. And last one. Well done. Now we're back to our pendulum. Now, if you found round 1, 2 dumbbells was too overwhelming for you with the chest press, just stay with 1. Okay, let's get ready for this one. So out, out, add in your chest. If you prefer holding 2 dumbbells and you feel like your heavier ones are too much, just drop down to 2 lighter dumbbells. And push and pull back in. Bring it back in, that's it, good. Push away, bring it back. You feel those glute medius muscles working there, glute minimus. Around your hip area. Now we're back to the rear lunge. Opposite leg. That's 2 dumbbells on the shoulders, or remember down by your legs to make it a little bit easier, or even try body weight. Okay, so draw the belly button in, retract your shoulder blades, step behind knee. Remember, put your foot down if you need to, then you can do your knee raise. Remember, with all these advanced exercises, there's always ways around it if you need a modification or an easier version. Down, knee, big leg moves. They'll get the heart rate up, get you breathless, burn lots of calories. Great way to build muscle. Down, knee. Remember, you can always put the weights down, hold onto a chair if you need assistance, or the wall. Drop, knee. Excellent. Now we have our bicep curls. So 2 little pulses and then 1 big bicep curl. Okay, full range of movement. I had a breath after that last one. 1, 2, up to the shoulders. 1, 2, you're feeling the burn in your biceps. It's amazing. These little partial reps added with a full range of movement like this bit here really burn out the muscles. That's it, good. They put them in a bit of shock because you're probably not used to doing this type of training or this type of exercise. And that's what we need to do to make our muscles grow. Shock them a little bit, get them to wake up and do a little bit more for us. That's it, good. Up to your shoulders. 1, 2. Up to your shoulders, good work. And there you go. Well done. Now we're into our lat pull down. I just like to do this exercise with a little less weight. I find that my shoulders, my back muscles struggle a little bit if you go too heavy with it. My starting position, bring it down and down to your legs. Lean forward a little bit, you can bend your knees a little bit more if you want. I find I feel my back muscles so much more when I do that. Reach up, lift, bring it down, up, bring it down, good work, lift and down. Now we're heading into set 2 and it's the same sequence, 4 exercises repeated twice. We're starting with a clean squat and press. And down, lift, good, last few seconds, come on, let's get another rep or 2 out, lift, one more, and down, well done. Now we'll go up a little heavier because this is a squat. Okay, so we're just going to clean the weights up to the shoulders, sit into a little squat and press over the head. So it's a little clean up onto the shoulders, down into a squat, press over the head. Drop your hips up over the head. Try to keep your chest forward now. Let your knees track out over your shoes there, your toes. Up over the head, good work. And reach over the head. Well done. Very powerful exercise, wonderful calorie burner, wonderful muscle builder. Brought them in today. Reach up, good work. Last one. Excellent. Now we're down to the floor. Chest adductions for anybody not coming to the floor. Keeping the body still, keep locking those hips. Now, chest flies for anyone who wants to come down to the floor with me here. Okay, down we go. If you want to come up into that bridge, I think it really helps with your back. Now just be careful what weight you go with chest flies. Squeeze out those glutes to hold your bridge, engage your abdominals, draw your belly button in, feel tension around your midsection there, your navel. That really helps you to hold a bridge in position. Now what's good about doing chest flies on the floor, you do have the floor to protect you from overextending your elbows. But if you are up on a bench, watch what weight you go with these. That's it, good. Now we're into our tricep push-up exercise next. Now you can stay upright for tricep. This is actually a body weight exercise, but if you're not coming to the floor, you can just do your tricep extension standing up. 2 weights going behind you there. Anyone coming to the floor, wrap one arm around your trunk. Now I'm actually going to do the other side, the other tricep exercise round 2. So my right tricep is working hard here. And my left side is my left hand is wrapped around my torso here. That's it, good work. So just remember what hand you're on here, because round 2 you have to switch around. Just make note what way you're facing as well. That helps you to remember what side you've worked. Now the back fly next. So we'll hit some back muscles as well as hitting those chest with our chest fly. Now we'll do the reverse. So up we go, just stick that rear out a little bit behind you. And it's very like a chest fly, but with the position of the body, it'll hit the back rather than the front. So we're facing down this time rather than facing up. And it's very important you work both sides of the body. A lot of us tend to work what we see in the mirror. We call them the mirror muscles, the abs, the chest, and we tend to forget about the back. Squeeze it out. Now believe it or not, we are back to clean squat and press. Any second. Squeeze and release. Draw those shoulder blades together. Well done. Okay, now we're into clean, squat and press. All right, let's get ourselves ready for that. When we head back down to the chest flies. All right, so we're going to clean, sit into a little squat, reach above the head. Clean the weights up onto your shoulders, sit yourself down over your head. And as always I say with the strength workouts, if you have issues with squats, just do a chair. Squat, sit to stand on the chair, sit down, come out of it, and you can do a shoulder press if you want. That's it. Reach up over your head, clean. Good work. Reach up over your head, clean. Great work. Excellent job. Now, chest flies. Remember, upright chest adductions for anyone who's not coming to the floor. We could even do a push-up. Push-up is great for working the chest. And now I just love coming up into a bridge. You get extra work for your abs, your tummy muscles and your glutes. But just coming up into a bridge. And then also I think it really helps your back as well. Open and close it. That's it, good. Now the other arm to do for triceps or tricep push-up. That's your side lying tricep push-up as opposed to doing it on your knees. Come on, keep squeezing out that rear for me. Don't let that fall down. Good work. Taking your time with your strength. Well done. Now, tricep extensions for anyone that does not want to do this exercise here. Lie on your side, so you're the opposite way. Wrap your opposite hand around your waist and up and down. I love this exercise. I really think you should give it a try, even if you only do 3 or 4 reps. Just try it every few days and I guarantee you those reps will increase. I remember when I tried this the first time, couldn't get many out. That tricep is very, very isolated here. It's really working hard. And because of that, it'll get strong quickly. That's it, good. Up, and the range of movement's really small, but you can really feel, oh my goodness, the back of the arm is really working hard here. Quivering a little bit now. Be glad to finish. Well done, I'm glad to hear that beep. Now let's go into our back fly. Okay, so up we come, move your mat out of the way. All right, stick that rear out behind you. And squeeze and release. And release, that's it, good. Really draw those shoulder blades together. Feel those trapezius and rhomboids working hard. Now we're heading into set 3, our final set, same sequence. We're starting off with a split squat. Again, take note of what leg you're doing because round 2, it's the opposite leg. I kind of split up those big leg moves today because I think it would have been a lot to do three sets of them and then repeat them one after the other. So I did split them up for you. Now this is the one where recently at a strength workout I had a mat under my knee. So if you want to, you can put a mat under your knee. That is great. Choose your weights here. Double up if you want to. See how you go, maybe one weight round 1. So up and down. Stationary lunge is another name for this exercise. Dropping the knee towards the floor and up. Just do a little bend at the knee if you really struggle with it. Another modification is to put your weight down. Hold a chair. When I used to train people myself, I had my own personal training business for a few years. Even young people found this exercise very challenging. So I used to just get them to hold a chair and build on their mobility that way. Left out the weights for a little while. Now I'm going to just say my right leg is behind me, so it'll be left leg behind me, round 2. Just keep that in your head. Romanian deadlift next with a back row. Okay, more back work. This time it'll be a back row. So stick your rear out behind you, weights down, row, up tall. Okay, let's go with that. Row and up tall. Make sure the back side, the butt cheeks are leading with Romanian deadlift or RDLs. RDLs are great for the hamstrings. I include them a lot with home workouts because it is tough to hit the hamstrings at home. Down, back row. I like adding back row to it. Good. Really, the two of them really go well together. That's it, down, back row. You don't have to bring those dumbbells all the way to your shins. Just below your kneecaps is perfect. Perfect range of movement. Last one. And back up. Now here's our drag or dumbbell pass through. It's in plank, up onto the chair for anyone with a shoulder tap or a step. If you want to go down lower, coffee table, ottoman, whatever you can think of there. If you're not doing this a particular variation on the floor. Now try and keep your hips very still here. Lock them in. Just lift your weight from one side to the other. That's it, good. Just by lifting one hand off the floor, your brain knows there's a lot of instability going on in the body. So it locks in your core for you, making this one of the best abdominal exercises that you can do. Now I've got a nice conditioning exercise to finish out the last exercise in set 3, and then we repeat it all again. Bodyweight slam, I just love them. 2 knee raises. Right, drop down to your knees there. You can do that exercise on a mat. I just find the dumbbells stick to the mat. That's why I just do it on the floor. Whoops, 1 dumbbell. Right, let's go. Bodyweight slam. Knee, knee. You can do 2 dumbbells if you want. I just love holding one in front, or a kettlebell, or a medicine ball. 1, 2. Great tummy work here. Squeeze out those rib cage muscles. Squeeze them out for 2. Slam, squeeze, squeeze, lift, lift, and lift, and lift. Come on, last 10 seconds. Really put a lot of power into that slam. That's it. Getting really strong there with it, and get those knees in. Well done. Okay, split squat. I'll stay at 1. Opposite leg behind now. Let's get into position here. Face on this time actually. Oops, get that balance. Engaging the abdominals really helps. Up and down. You can hold 2 dumbbells as well. You could have one down by your legs here as well. That really works. 2 up on the shoulders. There's lots of variations to train your legs at home. Come on, we can do this. Up and down. We've got our RDL again coming, or Romanian deadlift, or split squat. That's it, down we go, up and down. Sorry, stiff leg, did I say split squat? Stiff leg deadlift is another name for the Romanian deadlift. I'm getting all these names confused. Okay, and we're adding a back row here. All right. I love this exercise. I really do feel the back side and the hamstrings working with it. And up tall. Roll those weights down in front of you. Come up nice and tall into an upright plank. Try not to lean back. Upright plank. That's it. Making sure that the back side, your butt cheeks, is leading the exercise. Pull them back. That's it. That's a hinge of the hips. We call that hip hinging. Very important to learn that technique or that skill when you're lifting weights. If you're having trouble with it, just do a body weight first. Keep practicing it. It's like somebody is pulling your backside there, your butt cheeks with a string. And up. Will we get one more? Excellent work, well done. Now the pass-through, gosh, it's come around so quickly. All right, this is another good one to do with a kettlebell if you are thinking of buying a kettlebell and you're wondering what to do with it. I'll just every now and then mention good exercises that work well with kettlebells. This one here works really well with a kettlebell, particularly if you're on a carpet and you can go heavier, you can drag that kettlebell across. Lift. If you're on a wooden floor, it might be a better idea just to lift up your, whether it's a kettlebell or a dumbbell, maybe marking your floors. That's it, try and keep those hips still. Feel the abdominals, working hard now to hold the body in place. That's it, good work. And across. And across. Just take your time with it. Well done, and across. Well done, and gently then come down onto your knee. Excellent, now our last move. My goodness, yes. Dumbbell slam. Okay, again, I'm going to go just one weight. All right, let's slam. Knee, knee. Lift for 2. Down. This is a nice heart pumper before we finish. And down, up. 2, and if you enjoyed today's workout, I'd appreciate a thumbs up on the video. That would be so helpful. Just gives that video a little bit more of a push for the algorithm. And I really do appreciate everybody who takes the time to hit that like button. Thank you in advance. Let's get a few more in before we finish. Up for 2. Slam. 1, 2, last one. And 1 and 2, and there you go. Big clap to you for completing that workout today. What a lovely, lovely workout. I really, really enjoyed that one. Excellent. Now, if you have a mat, let's go down and stretch out these hips and these legs and these glutes. Okay, right, before we do that, I'm going to go into a walkout. So stick your bottom out just like with the Romanian deadlift exercise. Same here, into plank. Good work. Hold your position for a few seconds. Feel the abdominals working. Then I want you to bring one knee in under your chest. Now, I do know some people find this exercise a little bit challenging for the knee. It does require bringing the knee into a full range of movement, or an end range nearly. So if you do find that hard, go up to a bed, up to your mattress, and do the same thing. So you'll be in an upright position and just put your knee on top of your mattress, or on the mattress, and you'll get a good stretch for your glutes and the inside of your hip without this big stretch of the knee joint. But if you can, try this. If you've been doing it on the mattress for a little while, go down and try it on the floor, because over time you will see an improvement in your mobility. That's it, good. Now just wiggle around there a little bit and get some of those little gnarly bits out of the muscles. Let's go back up into plank and hold it, and we'll do the other leg now in about 10 seconds. That's good. Feeling tension in around your core. Don't let your hips sag, squeeze your bum cheeks together. And then the other side. Good. I like this stretch. It really, really is great for the inner thighs. Bringing mobility into your knee joint and your inner thighs, like I say, inner thighs and your glutes. It's great. It's all around hip mobility. Really, really great to do regularly. Just wiggling around here, trying to find all those knots. That feels good. Well done. Let's go into child pose now. Sit back on your hips, walk your hands away. This feels really nice. Stretching out latissimus dorsi. Walking those hands away feels really good. And we're going to step one knee forward. Put your hand down and just do your best with this stretch. Reach up. That's good. If you want, you can come up off your back knee, just increasing the stretch, or stay down is a little bit easier. And again, if you find any of these stretches really challenging, just do it for a few seconds. Come out of it and then come back in and try it again. Okay, don't try and hold it for a full minute or even 30 seconds in that position. Now reach up, come up if you want to. I find coming up off that back knee really increases the range of movement for this stretch. This feels really good. Well done. And again, if you feel it really intense, just come out of it and then repeat it when you can. Okay, let's sit back again into child pose. Get those lats again. Relax the head and the neck down. Good. As you're stretching out your quadriceps here, you may not think it, but you'll feel another stretching around the knee. Great way to strengthen the knees is to bring them through their full range of movement, that's what they're designed to do. Sitting back up on the heels is so simple, but something that a lot of adults will struggle with. Sitting like this for a few minutes every day will really increase your mobility of your lower body. Well done. That feels good. Okay, let's go out and we'll do some around the world. I think that's always a nice exercise to get into a cool down. So come on up, reach up to the ceiling, and around we go. And just in case you're not aware, just keep going the same direction. I have a playlist, a cool down playlist, linked up on my channel, and you'll find it in the description box below the video here. Just in case you'd like to spend a little longer than five minutes or so cooling down. Let's go the other way. And right up to the ceiling. And around we go. Reach up. This feels lovely. You can feel those hamstrings. They did do a lot of work for us with some of those moves today. Good. And around. And I'll say thank you so much for joining me today. Drink the water, get that hydration back in, and I'll see you in the next workout. Have a lovely day.